reciprocal visa stamps. While recognizing the U.S. government's sovereign right to determine visa policy, Ghana noted that limitations imposed differ significantly from past agreements. It said it was studying the situation closely but remained committed to resolving the matter diplomatically. Kenya electoral commissioners were sworn in on Friday following months of legal wrangling, paving the way for the polls in 2027. The Independent Electoral Board of Commission plays a crucial role supervising elections, counting votes, and registering voters and candidates in the East African nation, where recent elections have all been contested. Their appointments had been delayed following legal petitions from activists questioning the qualifications, integrity, relevance, and meritocracy of the candidates, according to the High Court ruling that dismissed their petition on Thursday. Lawmakers in Cambodia have amended the country's constitution to allow legislation that will see citizenship stripped from those deemed to have collided with foreign powers. The constitutional change, which was unanimously supported by 125 politicians in the National Assembly, has drawn criticism from right groups, which have expressed concern that it could be used to target political opponents. This is the broadcasting service of Ekiti State. For news, information, or comments, join our live streaming on Facebook page at Ekiti State Radio. You can also like and share our page. More than 1,300 State Department employees were fired in a downsizing order by President Donald Trump and touted as cutting bloated government, but critics predicted it will harm U.S. influence around the world. Diplomats and staff clapped out departing colleagues in emotional scenes at the Washington headquarters of the department, which runs U.S. foreign policy and the global network of embassies. Some were crying as they walked out with boxes of belongings. A State Department official said over 1,000 members of the civil service and 246 foreign service diplomatic employees were terminated. Argentina's former president, Alberto Fernandez, has been ordered to stand trial for alleged corruption related to insurance policies taken out by the government for the public sector during his 2019-2023 term. According to Judge Sebastian Casanelo's ruling and confirmed by former leader's lawyer Mariana Barbita, Fernandez will be prosecuted for negotiations incompatible with the exercise of public office. The 66-year-old stands accused of fraudulent administration over his government use of brokers, one of whom allegedly had ties to his office to contact insurance policies that could have been negotiated directly. The Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK, has begun the first step towards disarmament, closing a chapter on 4-decade armed campaign against the Turkish state in a conflict that has killed more than 40,000 people. A small ceremony was held on Friday in Suleimaniya in Iraq's northern Kurdish region, where 20 to 30 PKK fighters were destroying their weapons rather than surrendering them to any government or authority. The symbolic process was conducted under tight security and is expected to unfold throughout the summer. The Turkish President Recep Erdogan said that the move will benefit the entire region. Greece has suspended the processing of asylum applications from people arriving by sea from North Africa for 3 months. The Hellenic Parliament approved the temporary measure on Friday, despite strong criticism from the United Nations Refugee Agency and Europe top human rights official. The ban was passed amid a surge in asylum seekers reaching the Greek island of Crete, and after talks with Libya's Benghazi-based government to stem the flow were cancelled acrimoniously this week. The United Nations has appealed to the international community to bolster its support for Haiti after a report revealed that gang violence has claimed 4,864 lives from October last year to June this year. More than 20% of those deaths unfolded in the Department of Center and Artibonite, indicating that intense violence is spilling into the areas surrounding the capital. In the region, in a report by the UN, explained that the growing presence of gangs like Grand Grief in the areas appeared to be part of a broader strategy to control key routes connecting the capital to Haiti's north and its border with the Dominican Republic. Now to sports. At least 4 teams have already confirmed their places at the 2029 Club World Cup. They are Paris Saint-Germain, Al Ahly, Cross Azul and Pyramids. The final of the 2025 edition will be played between Chelsea and PSG tomorrow, the first of the expanded format that had 32 teams. The Club World Cup was previously staged annually, but the revamped version is now every 4 years. However, 4 teams are already confirmed to play in the 2029 tournament. PSG qualified as winners of this year's UEFA Champions League, where they recorded an emphatic 5-0 victory over Inter Milan. The League One champions will be joined by Cruz Azul of Mexico, who secured their place through the 2025 CONCACAF Champions Cup. Egypt's Pyramid FC also earned a spot by winning the CAF Champions League, while Saudi Arabia Al Ahly claimed their ticket as champions of the AFC Champions League Elite. To end the world news, here again are the main points. We told you that Adamawa State Governor Amadou Fintiri has imposed a 24-hour curfew on Lamude local government area of the state over insecurity with immediate effect. It was in the bulletin that Kenya's electoral commissioners took oath of office on Friday following months of legal wrangling, paving the way for polls in 2027. You also heard that Argentina former president Alberto Fernandez has been ordered to stand trial for alleged corruption related to insurance policies taken out by the government for the public sector during his 2019 to 2023 term. And lastly, on the world news, you heard that the United Nations has appealed to the international community to bolster its support for Haiti after a report revealed that gang violence has claimed over 4,000 lives from October last year to June this year. Observe all traffic rules to avoid unnecessary road accidents. And that was what news was put together by the production team and edited by Shola Olorunlano. I am Sunday Daramola. Many thanks for listening and good afternoon.